noise for
The Magician. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's the hottest golf talk there is in this country, and it's the one and only, as you already know, The Magician. It's your boy, Tony Tone, and I just have to say thank you for tuning in once again. And for those who've only just started tuning in today, I want to say thank you, and please do follow us on our social media pages. This is the hottest golf talk there is, and you're going to have fun. I can promise you that. But you know, as it is, it's already hot outside. It's boiling. I think it's about 36 degrees Celsius, and I'm restless. I don't want to lie. I can't handle the heat. But listen to me. Today, I'm going to take you through one of the hottest shows ever hosted here. And I'm going to start off by grabbing myself a glass of water with ice, of course, and refresh just before I get into the heat of things. And I would like you to do exactly the same. Afterwards, do not move. Stay tuned and listen to me and listen to my guests of honor today, because as I said, it's going to be the hottest Emabili. It's going to be extremely hot today. So, ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, I just want you to grab yourself a glass of water. I'm going to grab mine, and when I come back, it's about to get on.
Are you ready? It's
The Magician. Ladies and gentlemen, I asked you if you were ready. So I decided, you know what, before I grab the glass of water, when I come back, I would have played you an interview where we interviewed a very young, promising golfer, young lady. You will enjoy the interview, and then I want you to ask yourself a question. Are we grooming our very own PGA champion? Are we grooming our very own Masters champion? Because this girl is on fire. So stay tuned. Grab yourself a glass of water. I'm coming back, and please do listen to this young lady and understand the passion that she has for this sport. Same as me, my man. All right.
Hi, young lady. How are you?
I'm good, and you?
Is it my ass or is it you? Are you young?
I'm 18.
18, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, much better. How are you?
I'm good. I'm okay.
What's your name?
I'm Tyler.
Tyler?
Tyler James, yeah.
Oh, okay. So, what's your handicap?
Oh, I play for 2.
Oh, for 2?
Yeah.
When are you turning pro?
Hopefully in the future, one day. Yeah.
Okay, Tyler, you 18, you play of 2. You must be really a good player, eh?
Yeah, I'm okay.
When did you start playing golf?
Only started playing 3 years ago, actually. So quite late in life, but yeah.
No, it's not late. 2. 2 years.
Three.
That's such a talent, eh?
Yeah, thank you.
Yes. But what made you start playing golf?
So it was during COVID. My family and I were living in India at the time. So we lived on a golf course, luckily, and then during lockdown, my dad kind of got my sister and I, hitting balls, learning the game of golf.
So
yeah.
they hooked you into this.
Basically.
And you hooked now.
Yeah.
So how often do you play?
I play almost every day.
Almost every day.
Yeah.
Okay, and then very interesting for me. So let's get back to the test of how was your day today?
Oh my gosh, I started really well. I was even part through the first 9. Then I started making a lot of mental errors, and yeah, I shot 77. So.
Oh, that's brilliant.
It's
so
okay.
we don't have, or we don't really find a lot of young female in the sport itself. And then do you have the coach? How does it come about for you?
Oh yeah, I have both a mental coach, a swing coach for my golf game, because obviously my plan is for next year I'm going to America for university and to play golf. So there are tournaments for us as well as girls, us junior girls. There is a lot actually. There's also a lot of females. So yeah, in the game.
So you play you play which circuit?
Yeah, so there's Golf RSA, so that's like the main one where you get your main ranking in the country. And then I also play for the province, so Central Gauteng. Yeah.
Or Central Gauteng.
Yeah.
And then you playing at Central Gauteng, how has it been?
I mean, it's been really good. I mean, this year has definitely been my better year. I mean, I'm ranked 5th in Central Gauteng, so...
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I'm really, in juniors, yeah, so my golf's getting into a good position.
I mean, as a young woman, obviously, probably there are other more young women who like to get involved.
Yeah.
So in terms of your experience, what is it that you can say to other young women for them to get started? Because it didn't really take you long, it's two years.
Yeah, it didn't take
and for them to really get to that point.
I mean, it's all about like opportunity. What opportunities we're all given. I mean, not everyone comes from money, so I mean, golf is not like the cheapest sport ever. I'm lucky enough that my parents make a good living, and I have golf. I live on the golf course, so I have access to all of these facilities.
Okay, so I mean, I'm just interested in how you got into golf, the people that you engage. I mean, how do you find yourself within the golfing community? Is it very supportive to you? Are the people that you always play with or meet around really want to see you moving forward in the industry?
I mean, golf is like a black female in South Africa. I mean, there's not many of us like competitive in this country, which is actually surprising. But I mean, the golfing community is welcoming. I mean, majority of golf in like for junior golf, there are just a lot of white males. So I mean, it is a lot of that. But I mean, everyone's very welcoming. It's as long as everyone's kind of in the same grind, trying to get better and doing well. So I mean, I think it's very welcoming. But it would be nice to see more females around.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah.
Okay. No, thank you very much. I mean, we, as Lisibo Digital Radio, we're lovely to engage with you, and probably would like to engage with you further so that we can see. But just before that, the tournaments that you play, you represent Central Gauteng.
Yeah.
So do you also represent provincial, or is it only?
No, right now it's only Central. I'm not ranked high enough in the country to like represent South Africa.
Okay.
So I mean, the girls who do represent South Africa are the ones who've been playing since babies. They have enough points for all of that. Okay. So I mean, I'm still working hard to try to get there.
No, thank you. I wish you all the best.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
The Magician. I hope you guys were listening attentively. I mean, it's amazing. It's amazing what this young lady, Miss James, has done for herself. I mean, 3 years on the golf course and she's already playing over 2. I think that's unbelievable. And I wish her all the best with her studies, understanding that she's going over to the US of A next year to study and to play golf. And I believe that we have a jewel coming from South Africa. Miss James, all the best to you. I believe all the golf supporters and all the players in this country are rooting for you and hoping that you bring back the medals, the trophies, because you are on fire, girl. I don't want to lie. An 18-year-old started playing at 15, and then bam, 3 years later, a 2 handicap. And as I always say, practice, practice, practice. That's the name of the game. 90% practice, 10% of luck. And she has actually alluded that she plays almost every single day. So, guys, if you want to be good at what you do, regardless whether it's golf, it's soccer, it's work, you just have to put in the effort. Put in the work, and then you will reap the rewards. And, she is living proof that hard work pays off. And I have to say congratulations to her for actually getting to where she is, and all the best for her in this sport. She is our very own product, and everybody should be proud of her. I look forward to engaging more and more with her and seeing her go places with this sport. So, ladies and gentlemen, I just wanted that was just a message that I wanted to share with you from this side before I get going with the show. So, as you know, I am the one and only Tony Tone, and I bring in the hottest guests on set. So today we'll be joined by the MD of Golf A to Z, the one and only Mr. Robert Mafuna. We're going to have a chat and find out exactly how was golf during lockdown. So, ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, please come together and let's welcome Mr. Robert Mafuna on set. Hi, Mr. Mafuna.
Hello? Yes.
How are you today, sir? Hello? Mr. Mafuna? Can you hear me?
Hello.
Hello, Mr. Mafuna, can you hear me now? All right, ladies and gentlemen, just give me a minute. Let me sort out the technical glitches, but without lying and saying a lot of things, I just want to find out from you. All right, today is one of the biggest games in soccer. Sorry, I know this is a golf platform, but today is one of the biggest games in soccer, and I believe that we are all anxious to see what's going to happen. I call it South Africa versus South Africa, and it's a very, very big game, man. I mean, I think it's more important than the final because there's been a lot of talks on social media. There's been a lot of competition going on, and people are just crazy. You should even check the atmosphere outside. People are just going insane. So tell me who you're rooting for. Is it South Africa? Is it Nigeria that's taking it today? And then do share with us in our comments, and then we'll chat. So let me try to get Mr. Mafuna back online and hear what's happening. But whilst I'm doing that, I just need you to please refill the glass of water because, as I said, it's going to be a very, very heated conversation with Mr. Mafuna. He is the MD of Golf A to Z, and All right, Mr. Mafuna, how are you, sir?
I'm great. How are you, sir?
I'm all good, thank you. Mr. Mafuna, thank you so much for gracing us with your presence today and for taking time out of your schedule to actually have a chat with me. You're speaking to Tony Tone, the one and only magician there is in the golf fraternity. Sure. Where do I start, Mr. Mafuna? I think let me start off by saying, how is your day going today?
It's going well, Tony Tone. Great to be on the show. It's a pleasure as always. Mm-hmm. We just got nerves with the game coming now with Bafana Bafana, but we are supporting as patriotic South Africans.
Where's your money at today?
Obviously, I'm a South African, my brother. Obviously.
No, the reason I'm asking is because, a lot of people are saying it's South Africa versus South Africa in essence, because our fellow brothers are also a part of this nation.
Well, let me put it this way. We just want the cup to come back down south.
It needs to. It definitely needs to.
Yes.
It's been up there for too long.
Exactly.
Yeah. Mr. Mafuna, I think, first of all, although I introduced you, I think it's only fair for me to give you the platform to actually introduce yourself and let the audience know who exactly you are and what is it that you do. So the stage is all yours.
I'm grateful. Obviously, the name is Robert Mafuna. I run an outfit called Golf A to Z. We've been in business, I think, since 2002. We're one of the first companies, when you say first companies, black companies, to roll out corporate golf days. We saw the gap when Tiger Woods was doing his thing, and ours was to take the golf to the people and to use it as a networking platform for corporate South Africa. In those days, we were still doing BE and transformation. So the easiest way to get business around the table was to utilize the sport of golf and also use it as a sponsorship-based platform where we could get brands to get awareness and they could talk to the relevant stakeholders. Generally, then it was corporate business introduced to government agencies, government departments, etc., etc. So yes, we've been in business since 2002. It's been a great run. We still at it as well. The game has changed. There are a lot of competitors in the market, which is good for us. We've always wanted to share and to make sure that we have competitive nature or work closely with competitors in this industry of golf with the idea of growing it. Today, you have a lot of golfers. You have a lot of youth. The previous speaker that you were talking to, very happy to hear that from a 15-year-old to what the age she is now, she is now competing globally.
Yeah.
And this is it's a dream come true for some of us that we were showcasing our talent from South Africa. We've always had South Africans in international tournaments, but they were only white players. Nowadays, you're starting to see a lot of black players, and both genders, which is for us a great tick on the box to say we've achieved one of our aims and objectives that we wanted. So yeah, that's it. We run Golf A to Z. We do corporate golf days. Ours are a bit different in that it's more stakeholder engagement, networking. So we'll run live business breakfast shows, and then get golfers to tee off and do what golfers generally do, but with the idea of firstly raising funds, raising awareness, and making sure that we can get introduction of new young talent into the game.
No, awesome stuff. And you said something that's very interesting. Often enough, when there's new entrants in the market, entities would start shaking. But I like the fact that you said you're enjoying the competition as one of the market leaders. So, I mean, you've had a great run. It's over 22 years. It's about 22 years now that you've been in this. And to hear you embracing the growth in the market and the competition that's emerging, it's quite interesting from a business point of view, because far often people will say, okay, now people are starting to eat into my market. How do you stay relevant with the changes in time, obviously, the changes in the economy, the climate? How do you stay relevant in relation to your competitors?
That's a great question. Like anything else in life, one needs to think out of the box. We've changed our approach many times. As we talk about competitors who will deliver the same event, the same corporate golf day, at the same type of quality, you have to think out the box. So ours has been embracing the competition, being at those events, being at inception in helping them also to understand how to deliver to stakeholders, what are the requirements, the benchmark, the quality, pricing as well, very important in terms of costs, because we need to get and formalize the market. So, for an example, you might find a new entrant who's a competitor. They may charge much, much lower than what is supposed to be an industry standard. And we try to make sure that there's a balance so that everybody can eat, as you put it.
Yeah.
But staying relevant has been about thinking out of the box, introducing new concepts, new ideas that will make the sport enjoyable, make the corporate golf day enjoyable. So, as I said, we do things like business breakfasts. We will do live business breakfasts with various partners, media partners, whether it be your SABCs, your other radio and television programs. And we try to bring big business to the table. It's not just about golf. It's about what are we getting out of this event? Why did you do the event in the first place? What was its objective? Have we reached that objective? And most of the time, sport goes hand in hand with business, just like music goes hand in hand in business. There's the fun side, there's the serious side.
100%.
So when we talk to government departments, we want to also show them the fun side, and that those very exact players are also their stakeholders and customers and people they need to talk to. So that's how we try and stay relevant.
No. Awesome spot. Awesome. And I think that's a very comprehensive answer. Now, Mr. Mafuna, I think coming back to why we're having a chat today, the big elephant in the room. This is South Africa. There's been numerous challenges, obviously, but I think one of the biggest challenges has been more around the recent pandemic that obviously left a lot of families in pain, number one. Number two, left a lot of families hungry. And then number three, has shaken the economy drastically to a point that even today we're still trying to recover from it, which is COVID-19. So, I mean, obviously a lot of businesses changed their strategies. They changed their approach on how they conduct business. And I just want to find out from you, how has that impacted your organization since the COVID period up till now? Did you have to make any drastic changes, or was it just normal business as usual?
Well, I think that question is not just addressed to us as an outfit at Golf A to Z. It's addressed to the industry. If you saw in the sporting industry, nobody could participate or do anything for a full 2 to almost 3 years. Golf did not escape the clutches of COVID-19 either. We found ourselves having to work very closely with the golf courses themselves, the management, because they had to lay off staff. They couldn't get bookings. They couldn't do their usual programming. So we had to think outside the box again. What do we do? How do we get people involved? So there was a lot of online communication, a lot of online activations, working with the golf courses, a lot of fundraising online. I remember we went to all our customers and our database, and we would go out weekly to collect funds in a manner. I don't want to call it charity, but to collect funds to say, you might be a member at XYZ Club. Can we collect funds so that we can at least keep the caddies going or keep the staff going? Those types of things. We used a lot of EA Sport online golf, where we could challenge each other over the internet, and you would literally play golf with a joystick, watching your TV playing against somebody who was in another country. Those were examples. But as soon as the market opened up, we had to think different. And today you see there's a lot of sponsorship-driven golf events. Those sponsorship-driven events are directed towards raising funds towards various charity or charitable donations for various organizations, whether they be child-headed homes, whether they be homes for the elderly, whether they be homes for the disabled. That's where we are finding ourselves today, and using golf primarily to fundraise. Unfortunately, this cannot continue forever, because the corporates are getting quite lethargic and tired in terms of putting in funds all the time for just fundraising. So again, as an industry, we have to think differently. How do we get back to the numbers and the volumes pre-COVID? And that is a challenge that we put out to the entire industry. But again, working together is what makes it successful. We don't all have the same viewpoint. We don't also have the same vision. And if you work with a competitor, or if you work with a golf course club, members, players, professionals, you're able to cover the horizon in terms of reaching those particular golfers we want to introduce into the market. So again, it's not just a challenge for us as a company. It was a challenge for the entire industry as a whole.
And I mean, to be quite honest, as you're saying, it's a worldwide challenge. If you look at that period of COVID, it was one of the longest times that there was in terms of networking and social interactions, where majority of people were stuck in their homes or stuck elsewhere due to business trips. And I just want to find out from you personally, are you a golfer? And if so, what changes did you have to make to your lifestyle just to make sure that you stay ahead of the game, and just to make sure that you do not lose touch with your networks and society at large?
Yes, I'm a social golfer. I'm not going to divulge my handicap. I often say golf is for the invited guests and not for us as the workers. So that's my excuse. But yes, I try to play at least once a week, given the opportunity and the time. I I work with a lot of different schools, a lot of clubs. So you find yourself tearing yourself in between different clubs and schools to participate at their events, etc. So that in itself represents a community. In the early days, we used to boast that we had 90% of all golfers on our database. But since then, it has grown. So the idea, even during COVID, was to keep in contact with all these avid golfers. So, you would find all kinds of innovative technological ways to communicate with your database, the clubs, the members, the schools, and etc. So because we were all stuck in our house, we would create online chat groups, and we would make sure that we were watching Tiger Woods playing against a certain somebody, because Tiger at that stage was able to put together maybe a 4-ball or something, and it was a worldwide broadcast event.
Yeah.
So the idea would be for us to have a group where we would watch the games from our own homes, but chat simultaneously online and talk about, look at how his swing works or whatever the competition might have been. It was a very, very tough period. The only exercise you could get was walking within your estate or wherever you lived. And even then, there was serious demarcation about what you can and can't do. One had to keep fit in some way. I remember always having my lob wedge in my hand in the back garden and swinging, hoping that I wouldn't lose my swing. But it was a very, very tough period. I've seen a lot of companies that did not come back, a lot of competitors that did not come back into the golfing space. It's a sad one, but it's sad to lose that kind of talent. But we keep hope that those people will come back into the space, with also added that there are new entrants in the market. There are new competitors. There are people who are coming in who have just found that love of golf that we found only 2 years ago. So I am not in despair. I'm more a glass half full kind of guy that we will get back to those numbers. As you can see, the golf courses are full again. There's a lot that's happening, but we also need to understand golf in the manner of those who can't afford. We need to look at pricing. We need to look at the barriers of entry. For you to go and pick up a set of clubs is going to set you back anything between 7,000 to 15,000.
Yeah.
What do we do about that for guys who cannot afford, those guys with the talent? In our organization, we've always prided ourselves on taking on young professionals who are playing maybe in the Sunshine Tour, or just their dads are willing them on and paying out of their own pockets for overseas tours and trips. And we've always taken pride in assisting with providing the equipment, providing the support, putting up kids in hotels or in an apartment or things of that nature. We've always prided ourselves. So it's not just about raking and taking the profits out of the industry. It's very largely about giving back. We pride ourselves that we do a lot of pro bono work. If we were not doing all those things, obviously I'd also have a Ferrari right now, but we are not there. We are here to build others and not just ourselves.
100%.
So to answer your question, we mustn't lose hope. The numbers are climbing again. As you were interviewing your previous caller, you could see the excitement. You could see that the young lady is driven. Why should we stop when she needs our support? And the many millions are coming out of South Africa as well, and Africa. So ours is to make sure that we keep continuing to talk to our competitors, keep continuing to talk to our stakeholders, our neighboring countries, and make sure that we can give the fair opportunity to everybody else.
And then, it's quite interesting that you mentioned that some of your stakeholders, whether entities or individuals, have fallen off the wagon throughout COVID. What's the one thing that you would share personally with players who had just gotten into golf, or people who had been into the sport? And then obviously after COVID happened, some of them actually fell off the wagon. From a personal point of view, what would you like to share with them to encourage them to get back into the game?
Well, not everybody has this God-given talent to be an excellent golfer. So the world is yours, and a dream remains a dream until there's action. So the action is continue, keep going, make yourself available, reach out. They reach out to us as well. We have a network that we can share with them. I know you'll be getting calls. We want to talk to Robert. Can he help us with X amount of money, etc.? We don't mind those things. We just want to make sure that if you are driven, we will put the muscle behind you to make sure that we find the opportunities, we find you a sponsor, we find you the requirements, etc. And it's not just Golf A to Z that does it. We work with our network of corporates and government departments. We work with all kinds of people who are very happy to help. Even the retailers. I'm not going to mention them by name, but we talk to them. We have those relationships where we ask. We say, we've got 10 talented kids here or 100 talented kids. What can you offer and how can you assist us? And that's where the pride is. That's what gives us joy. It gives me personal joy to give somebody an opportunity. But as long as they are driven and active,
100%.
then the dream will become true.
No, that's very accurate. I mean, if one is determined and dedicated to what they're doing, obviously the support will come naturally. And then, Mr. Mafuna, one last thing. I mean, Golf A to Z. Some of our audience here is eager to know exactly how to get in touch with Golf A to Z. And I think, just like myself, a lot of people are actually very grateful for keeping the sport alive pre-COVID, during COVID, and even after COVID, to keep encouraging those who are involved in the sport, whether it be corporate or individual. So just to find out how can people actually get a
Sure.
hold of you guys?
At the moment, our website is being refurbished. So that's off for the next month or so. We have a Facebook page, it's Golf A to Z. We have an Instagram page, Golf A to Z as well. And directly, I'm happy to give my number for people to contact me. If I may, should I give my number?
Yes, please, go ahead.
That would be 073 075 8351. 073 075 8351. Or otherwise, go onto Facebook, look for Golf A to Z. Go onto Instagram, look for Golf A to Z, and you can direct message us, and we'll be sure to respond.
100%. Now, before we close off, Mr. Mafuna, obviously, the country has been open for quite some time. However, there's still this pandemic that's continuing to cause rampage all over South Africa without people being fully aware of it. I mean, in closing, for just to remind the audience, what must they do just to make sure that they stay safe and continue enjoying the sport and not influencing or pushing the country to go back into lockdown?
Well, from a golf perspective, you and I both know that golf is played out in the open air. So there's already social distancing there. And your social distancing is also, I guess, governed by your handicap. If you're a high handicap, you'll find yourself in the rough, very far from the people on the fairway. But more seriously, I think we need to take precaution. We need to also be in tune with the health departments in terms of when they talk about outbreaks, pandemics, etc. We need to obviously take the necessary precautions. But you've been to all golf courses. I'm sure you were at a golf course in the past week. It is a healthy environment.
Yeah, 100%.
Whether it's the change rooms, whether it's outside, whether it's the showers, all of them have taken the precautions and the measures to heart. Yes, I know we don't sanitize as much as anymore, but if you looked at the history of golf during COVID, we were the least affected in terms of being infected by the virus because it is a sport that's played out there in the open air. But as you are saying, mine would be to say, keep healthy, keep going to the course because you're walking.
Yeah.
You're going to be fit. Even if you're in the rough half the time, like some of us,
You'll walk more in the rough.
you walk more in the rough, but it has long-term benefits to your physicality and your health.
100%. No, Mr. Mafuna, thank you so much for sharing so much knowledge and wisdom. And all the best for Golf A to Z. Thank you once again for keeping the sport alive, for giving people hope with regards to growing the sport. And I wish you all the best. I hope one of these days I'll bump into you in one of the golf courses. I played, when did I play? On Monday, actually. I played on Monday, and the rough, ne?
Thank you very much for the plug. Thank you for bringing us back. As you know, we have a special place in our heart for you guys. I know a little something that you don't know. I will be seeing you in a week or so.
Ouch.
There is an event where you will be publicizing and doing your thing. But again, all the best. Keep growing. And we are always a phone call away. Thank you so much for having us on.
Thank you, Mr. Mafuna. You must have a lovely one. And then all the best to Bafana, please.
Yes,
Please,
yes,
let's
Bafana,
pray.
Bafana, please support. Let's support. Let's bring it home.
100%.
Thank you.
All right, sir.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so there you have it. That's the MD of Golf A to Z, Mr. Robert Mafuna. And listen, guys, I just have to say big ups to Golf A to Z. They've kept the sport alive. They've done what they need to do to ensure that we stay in touch with the sport, we stay in touch with our community and all the other stakeholders. So thank you so much for having me or for coming through onto our show. And I just want to say all the best to the guys. I look forward to meeting with him in the next 2 weeks, as he shared. So we will have a bit more offline conversation regarding how we can actually grow the sport. So to everyone that's listening out there, whether you're a golfer or non-golfer, I just want to say encourage your friends and family to get into the sport as well. Like you said, you will walk. I walked 14 kilometers on Monday. I was playing a lovely course that I actually grew up playing, and this time around it showed me flames and I showed it flames, and then before I knew it, there was a volcano erupting everywhere because I was on fire. I was chowing the course. So continue playing the sport and keep healthy. Give me about 2 minutes and then I'll be back, and I've got another individual that I'll be calling. You will definitely love this conversation. Again, as I said, today is a heated show. So stay tuned, do not move, get yourself a glass of water, and I'll be right back.
Welcome to Golf Radio.
The Magician.
You see, golf, you can't just predetermine. It depends how you play. But I'm still positive. I'm playing well. I'm turning with 17 points.
Wow.
And the other guys have got 20, 21, which is fine. I mean, I've got advantage of some holes where they're not stroking.
Okay.
And I've got, 1, 2, 3, 4 holes where I have an advantage,
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to it.
So, today, did you come with a game plan?
No, I always come with a game plan because now everything I take it serious. When I go to church, I'm serious. When I make love, I'm serious. When I do, so everything I do, I take it serious. So for me, everything you do, you must be serious. So I'm serious about it. When I drive, I check whether I've got fuel. I don't just say mudimute. I always take things serious.
No.
Thanks, my brother. Lovely. Take it serious, I'm serious when I do. So everything I do, I take it serious, So for me, everything you do, you must be serious. So I'm serious about it.
The Magician. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as I said to you, we will definitely be getting all heated up once again. And our second guest is already ready for us. I hope that you are ready as well. It's going to be a blaze. It's going to be amazing. And you will definitely love this because these guys, they also live for golf. They preach golf. They die for golf. And I want you guys to please help me in welcoming the one and only Malcolm from Vita 24. Vita 24 is an energy boost drink. They've been in the game for quite some time. So without any further ado, let me get Mr. Malcolm on the line now. Just hold on and give me a few seconds. Hello, Malcolm?
Yes, hi. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, sir.
Okay, fantastic.
How are you doing today?
Very good, thanks. How are you doing?
All good. I can't complain. Malcolm, thank you so much for gracing us with your presence. And sure, thank you for taking time away from your family and from your schedule as well to actually have a chat with us. But
No problem.
before I get into the heat of things, Malcolm, today it's a very, very big day for South Africa as a whole. And I think it's mainly because of the soccer game between South Africa and Nigeria. Who are you for?
My money statement here in South Africa. Our boys can do it. They can make us proud again. Come on.
And 100%. I hope we won't be going to penalties because we saw what our goalkeeper can do. And yeah, we don't want the Nigerian boys.
I think we got this. I think as we're getting more and more games, we're becoming stronger. It looks like they're playing so well as a team. It's amazing to watch.
No, 100%. Now, Malcolm, I think our audience is dying to understand who Malcolm is, what Malcolm does, who Vita 24 is, what Vita 24 does. Do you mind sharing that with us?
No problem. Fantastic.
The platform is yours, sir.
Fantastic. Well, Vita 24 started approximately just a little over 2 years ago during COVID. And we started realizing, and all the doctors were saying, that please, you must get your daily dose of vitamins. It was, to build up your system and to help you cope through that tough time. So that's really how we got our formula. And our formula obviously became very important for us because we were able to take 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C, vitamin D3, which is what you actually get from the sun, which actually helps you absorb other vitamins.
Yeah.
Then your vitamin B6 for the energy, and then your magnesium, which helps for various, various things in your body. So that's really what we have in our bottles. Our bottles are 100% sugar-free, and the whole 500 ml bottle contains 1 kilojoule.
Oh, wow.
Put it into perspective, I think, not to name names, but there's other blue and silver tins that have about 560 kilojoules. So in other words, you have to have 560 of our bottles in order to have the same kilojoule ratio. One of the reasons why we went with that vitamin C, D3, B6, and magnesium, because it boosts your energy, it boosts your immune system, it helps with your muscle recovery, it fights type 2 diabetes, fights depression, supports muscle and nerve function with the magnesium, protects you against free radicals, supports a healthy blood sugar level, promotes heart health and all that. So we have now gone into different spheres and different sports in it. A lot of the people love the product during a game of sports. Let's take golf, for instance. And one of the big reasons why they like it gives them the energy to go through the game without giving them a peak or a drop.
Oh, wow.
And I don't know, as we all know with golf, what you're trying to do is have that perfect swing every single time. You don't want to have a sugar rush and then your swing is off. So that's why the golfers seem to really, really enjoy it. And, they were raving about it. We've also got it in a lot of schools. The school kids also like to have a bit of a different drink because it's sugar-free. They don't get that sugar high and they don't get the drop. And then, obviously, with all the vitamins that they get from the bottle.
Awesome. That's very interesting. And, what's more interesting is that during I don't want to say the hard times that the world was facing, but during very challenging times, I mean, you guys spotted an opportunity to say, how can we actually help save not just sports individuals, but the whole community from designing a product that has less sugar, which means that obviously from a health perspective, people will not obviously be exposed to things such as obesity and, as you said, sugar rushes. It's quite interesting that you guys came up with a solution of this nature, and it's going hard right now. You've actually expanded into other markets. But one thing I just want to find out, Malcolm, sure, it's a very strange one. yourself as an individual, apart from Vita 24, how was it when we were still going through lockdown? How was golf for you at that time?
So, look, I came from a totally different industry. I've joined Vita now approximately a year ago, and I used obviously my skills in the other, section. So during the time of lockdown, funny enough, I was extremely busy. I specialized in environmental science, which is your pest control. Yeah. And I actually worked with a company that was doing, I don't know if you know, that whole outbreak of listeriosis with tiger brain.
Oh, yeah.
And I helped them write a program that they could use to clean the trucks. It was just a bit of a issue with the trucks because when they were cleaning out the trucks weren't drying quick enough in order to move from one place to the next. Anyway, so I came up with a solution and we did a whole bunch of tests and I eliminated 14 minutes because I used to wash a truck. It used to take them about 14 minutes and then I had to let it dry. And we used basically a dry fogging solution with the same solution that they were using. And we brought it down to using 100 mils of chemical mix and water. And we did a truck would take us 1.2 minutes.
Sure.
So 1 minute 20 instead of 40 minutes.
Yeah.
So they were very appreciative of that. And that was during listeriosis. So when COVID came around, they phoned me and said, look, they really need help. And they need me to go out and obviously do the disinfecting. So that's really what I was personally doing during COVID. And then after that, I then, that started dying out. And then I, met up with the people from Vita and, then joined the family there. And, it's an amazing year. It's really, really, it's an eye-opener how people have taken to starting after COVID, really starting to have a look at how can I make myself healthier. And, I don't know about you, but me, I'm not so fond of going into the cupboard and taking 5 different vitamins, swallowing a big vitamin bowl and then it tastes like lemon and this one tastes,
it's a lot of work.
It's a hard work. Now it's very simple. You grab your Vita, you can drink it slowly throughout the day. You can drink it one shot. It doesn't matter. But then you know that you get your vitamins in. So, and I think the trend now is people are starting to realize, what is kind of healthy for their body. They want to be healthier. They want to have a healthier lifestyle. So I think, we Vita 24 is really sort of been able to get into that gap and we're still growing. And what we find and what the trend is once people try the product, they just can't get enough. I mean, we are available on Takealot. And if you read the Takealot reviews, we got 5 stars. Everyone knows. So we're also moving a lot into Africa. We have in Zimbabwe. We're going to, we are in Mozambique. We are moving up further north and also, just going all over. So it's a real satisfaction sort of job to watch how things grow and how people are taking to it and how people really, really enjoy the product.
No, 100%. And then, I mean, it's, you mentioned something quite interesting. You come from a totally different environment and you get into a health drink, if I can put it that way, a health drink environment where I'd presume that many a times you come across a lot of sport individuals, whether it be golf, whether it be soccer or any other sport. The shift for you, I don't know if you have a sporting background, but the shift for you from environmental sciences and getting into this space, how was it personally?
I wouldn't say it was a major thing. I've always been involved in marketing as well as quality control. So at the moment, I'm with quality control. So we do a bit of quality control, a bit of the marketing, and I, go and present the product out. So it wasn't really that much of a massive shift. And I believe if you're with a company, and like Vita 24, everyone there has got such passion. And I think that's really, really something that works well with me personally and with everyone there. So everyone's passionate about it. Everyone's really loves the product, loves what they do, and are, how can I put it, working as a team, like the fun of the fun being, working as a team to get to that goal and working together so we can get this product to the people and get people aware of it.
And one other thing that perhaps a lot of our audience doesn't understand is your involvement in the sport of golf, the golf days that are being hosted. I'm sure a lot of people have been seeing the product and they've been asking themselves, who is Vita 24? So, I mean, I really, really like the fact that you came on board and you explained to us exactly what Vita 24 is about, what Vita 24 does, especially to one's body, bearing in mind that sports individuals are more health conscious, if I can use the word more health conscious. but I'm sure a lot of people have been dying to hear the voice that resonates with Vita 24. And if you don't mind sharing, so far, how many golf events, just an estimate, have you guys been involved with?
Sure. Okay, so we do sponsor a player on he's playing on the Sunshine Tour. So we sponsor him with his Vitas. We've been involved a lot with also cricket, so the over 40s. We're going to be down in Cape Town and sponsoring in the over 40s World Cup. That's happening down in Cape Town, I think, next month from the 17th of February to the 2nd of March. So the sports we normally, we've even gone and sponsored some people at a bowling, which was very interesting to do, and I participated, and I don't know if you know how hard bowling actually is, but, giving to those people. So we tend to be there for the older, the more mature. Because of the fact that the recovery time that you find as you get older is a lot slower. And because Vita has the vitamins, what it is, you find people have always come back to me and said, listen, during this tournament, they actually found that a lot less cramps, or they felt that they were more hydrated. We also manufacture Water 24, which has a pH of 10, which is also very, very important to have alkaline water in your diet, because the pH 10 waters tend to have a lot more oxygen. Now remember, as you're drinking your water, you're hydrating, but that oxygen is going into your blood. When you've got more oxygen in your blood, you feel better and you function better. So we're also launching onto the Water 24 as well.
No, that's awesome. And then lastly, Malcolm, I think the biggest question is this one, right? Obviously, within our audience, there's entities, there's individuals, and there's also sport organizers, right? People who actually go out and do the sports days, or there's team captains and so forth. I'm sure they're all dying to know exactly how to get hold of you, both from a sponsorship point of view and also from a wholesale point of view. How would they be able to get hold of you?
No problem. So, look, we are open to any emails or any requests. The unfortunate thing is, unfortunately, we can't get to everyone. We'd love to, but we would like to obviously take what we can. So if you wish to contact me, you can contact me at marketing at Vita24 boost.com.
So it's marketing at Vita24
boost, BOOST .com.
All right, awesome.
And then also with schools, we're actually doing the schools. There's a school cricket tournament that's happening at the end of the month. We're going to be there. We like to support the schools as well. We like to be wherever we can be. Unfortunately, we have limits of what we can do, but I mean, we will be more than welcome to have a listen. Perhaps people wish to distribute the product there at the sports event. We will gladly listen to. You can drop me a mail and we can have a look at however we can go about it and see if there's any events and stuff that we can help with.
No, awesome stuff. Malcolm, I think we've ran out of time, but once again, I just want to say thank you, and please do continue doing what you're doing, helping sportsmen stay rehydrated and staying healthy. And I look forward to meeting you one of these days, and then let's have a bit more chat around Vita 24. I look forward to seeing the product more and more within our retail spaces. I understand you shared that you guys are available on Takealot. But I look forward to seeing you guys on the shelves, because I believe this product is a proper product. I mean, if it only has 1 kilojoule and it contains all these vitamins in it, this is the evolution of sports drink, if I can put it that way.
Thank you. No, we are getting into all the markets. So we are in a few spas, we are in a few Pick and Pays. We're signing up. We're going to be soon probably with Checkers. So we are getting there. We're in most of the forecourts. So we're definitely in engine garages. And the process is definitely going there. So before people will know, there will be Vita at any actual local shop. We will soon hopefully be launching some more flavors. So watch this space. But go, if the people just go grab a Vita, try it, I promise you'll enjoy it.
No, 100%. Malcolm, before I take more of your time, I'm sure you're dying to sit and watch Bafana play. It's only a few more minutes before the game starts. So I just want to say thank you once again, and all the best for 2024. I look forward to seeing more of your products. I look forward to chatting to you more often. And you must have yourself a lovely evening, sir.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate the opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, Malcolm.
Thanks. Have a wonderful evening.
Same here. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so there you had it. That's Malcolm from Vita 24. As he said, you can reach out to Vita 24 through an email at marketing, right? So it's marketing at vita24boost.co.za. They are willing to assist where they can. And as you know, as an individual, as an entity, you can only stretch your arm so far. But please do reach out to them. The product is amazing. I mean, 1 kilojoule in a 500 milliliter bottle is amazing, and you're getting all the vitamins. He mentioned vitamin C, vitamin D, magnesium, all these fancy biological terms. So please do go out there. Let's support the movement. This is today's episode. I told you it was going to be fire. We spoke to a golf fanatic, someone who's been in the industry for over 22 years, organizing events around golf and doing sponsorships and fundraising. So thank you so much to our guest, Mr. Robert Mafuna and Malcolm. Guys, please, let's go out there. Let's support the cause. Let's involve more and more and more of our friends and family in the sport, because I can tell you, there is no heart like a golfer's heart. Golfers have loving hearts. Golfers are the most caring individuals I've come across. And on the golf course, golfers are not the cruelest, but they will have a jaw if they chowing you on the golf course. So, ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, I'm about to sign off, and I want to say all the best to Bafana tonight. South Africa is playing against another South Africa, and sure, please, let's keep our fingers crossed. Let's not go into penalties. Let's win this. And then next week we'll be talking about golf after COVID. Look forward to having more interactions on our social media, where people will be sharing their thoughts about golf before COVID, golf during COVID, and then for next week's show, as I said, it's about golf after COVID. That's the current times to say what has changed since COVID up till now and what is different so far. So, ladies and gentlemen, a very good night from me to you. Like I always say, the weekend has officially started. If you're working tomorrow, I don't know. And if you're working on Friday, hey, Jesu. Right, your boy, the Magician, signing out. The Magician.